Oh, it's splashing on me. Come on.
All right, let's do this.
You guys ready? Hey.
All
right.
What's wrong with these motherfuckers?
Come on, let's do this.
Let's shoot this video.
I don't know, I think when we were really young, we were just smoking a lot of weed and just trying to find a weird connection between, I think we were listening to like some weird jazz record by Pancho Sanchez that was called Papa Gato, and then Jacoby's grandpa, his name is Roach, and they call him Papa Roach. They just figured they would. This being more of like a headlining show for us, we get to play a lot longer, you know. So yeah, we prepared because we brought our own production. We're playing a set that's got more dynamics to it, you know, playing a lot more songs, you know. So it's yeah, it's totally different.
I'm possessed by the everyday stress. Flashback and I'm trying to forget. Bloody hell, bloody night, bloody mess.
I mean, I think, you know, being a band for, you know, 20 years, it's like just touring real hard, you know, singing and screaming and, you know, just everything, just the wear and tear, being in the studio, like every night, like it's bound to happen that your voice is gonna give a little bit, you know. And he's had surgeries in the past, and you just kind of have to fix a few things and then get back out on the road and everything's okay. And he had another surgery recently. He's doing great. Tour's awesome. He sounds great. I'd say the only thing that we've done to kind of just adjust is just build more moments in the set that give him a chance to breathe and not have to, like, you know, be going full force all the time. Makes everything easier. I think when you have like a brotherhood, you know, like a family vibe to what you're doing. Like being in a band is like, it's like a marriage, you know. It's like it's a gang mentality. It's a family, and you know, I think most bands, you know, that have like longevity and enjoy what they're doing is when they have, you know, a connection, you know, with each other as a band and a chemistry. And we've had that for like a long time. And even though we don't, like, when we're on tour, we're together all the time. When we go home, we don't see each other much. You know, we all kind of live in different cities now, have our own families. But when we come back together, it's like that unit has to be strong, you know. And like, we all understand each other's individual, you know, quirks and weird things, and respect each other, you know, and give each other our spaces and stuff like that. So there's no drama, you know what I mean? There's no fighting and just dumb shit. Like if we have an issue with each other, we talk about it and then we move on from it, you know, and that keeps the business strong, you know. I mean, I see a lot of bands, you know, that just, a lot of the guys in the bands is they have issues, you know, they can't handle their shit and they're fighting all the time and it's just a pain in the ass. That's no way to be when you're on tour, you know what I mean? You want to enjoy it, and we enjoy what we do, we have fun, so.
I think I need help. I'm drowning in myself.
I mean, our first record was very successful, and it was very surprising to all of us, you know. So we were high up on the mainstream, you know, like all over MTV, you know, on every tour and everywhere, like to the point where I was sick of myself, you know what I mean? So I think when you have that kind of success right off the bat in an era when people were still buying records and, you know, like we're all really young and came into all this, like, you know, like none of us had money, and then all of a sudden you have money, you're just, what the fuck's going on? You figure it out. but we weathered the storm. You know what I mean? Like, we're still here making music, selling out shows. So yeah, sellouts, sure, yeah, selling out shows. Still making records, you know, people buying it, people still love the music, we still have fun, we still look good, we still sound good, we still kill it, it's all that matters.
Of course. The pain of my weakness, believe it.
I mean, I think it's a natural, like, evolution of Papa Roach, you know, it's the best of everything that we do, you know, which we bring a lot of different kind of like ingredients, you know, so it's like there's a side to our music that's very hip-hop influenced, the side to the music that's punk rock influenced, you know, and we always perform all of these different styles in the context of a rock and roll band, you know, and it's just about telling a story and making a connection with people and putting on a good live show, and I think we just continue to do that better and better as time goes on. I mean, I've done a lot of stuff, and I try not to have regrets. You know, I try not to look back and regret things that I didn't do, or, I mean, anything that I didn't do back then, I'm trying to maybe I'll make up for it now. You know, like I like to go out more and see the city and see the sights, you know, and just meet local people in every city that I'm in, as opposed to maybe back in the day. You know, I'd party so much at night that I'd be hungover and hiding in my room trying to recover, you know.
It's sinking in, I can't pretend that I've been through hell. I think I need help.
I mean, I think the most obvious thing is that, I mean, you know, when it's your time, like, you know, but I think for people that are struggling and maybe contemplating wanting to end their own lives, I mean, that's really serious, and I think it's kind of awakened us to be more, you know, like, for us as a band, like, we want to communicate more with each other and our fans, you know, when people are like, hey, I'm struggling, it's like, you want to listen, and we want to take the time to kind of like let each other know that we're not alone and we're there for each other, because if you just if you hold it inside and it eats you up, you know what I mean, and that extreme darkness takes over, and that's when you have suicidal thoughts, you know, which, you know, not to say that we've never maybe had those thoughts or whatever, but I mean, you don't want to get to that point, you know, because, you know, like, there is the light at the end of the tunnel, man. And life is beautiful, man. If you just, there's always going to be struggles, man. And it's just, I really believe that you can overcome it if you are willing to, you know, reach out for help. When we're on the buses, it's usually just, you know, everyone's drinking, having a good time, listening to music, watching movies. You know, there's not a whole lot you can do on a bus while that's moving, you know. But as soon as we get off the bus, I mean, we go on bike rides, you know, a couple of us have bikes on tour. We like to go walk into town, hang out at all the good local spots, just meet new people. If we're in a city that's got like a good countryside, you know, whatever, we'll go for runs, we'll go hiking, go work out. Like to find, like, if there's something that the place is known for, you know, like, you know, we'll go visit castles, we'll go, you know, jump on horses, we'll go, you know, just whatever is like, that's the whole thing that we've been doing it so long, we've kind of like, we know like different spots that we go to, we get really excited about, you know, whether it's going out on a boat, on a lake, going fishing, or whatever. It's like, we take advantage of those moments more now and together than we did before, you know, because I think moments when we were on tour and maybe there'd be like this, like, it'd be kind of dark, you know what I mean, there'd be like this black cloud over us and people would be dealing with their own issues. That's kind of gone, that's lifted, and now it's just about like just keeping you know what I'm saying, that the band's just strong by hanging out, enjoying each other's company, you know, it's like, it's a lot more mature, I hate to say it. We're still the same knuckleheads, we still have fun, we still fuck with each other, you know, we still like to have a good time, we still laugh, but it's like, it's enjoyable. It's way more enjoyable and positive than it ever was before.
It's harder to breathe when you're buried alive by American dreams.
We've had a lot of good times. There's a lot of funny stories, a lot of X-rated stories, you know. But it's just, you know, when you're in a band for a long time, you see a lot of shit, and all the stuff that you can possibly imagine in your head, we've done it, we've seen it, we've experienced it, we've lived it, and you know, it's not to really grab one and tell a story is really hard right now, because it's, I mean, we just had 5 days off in Portugal, and it was it was fun, man. We went out every night and found cool restaurants or cool places, cool people to hang out with and drink, and then, you know, you go running through the hills and, you know, going to castles and, you know, just doing weird shit. It's just fun. Like, we always have a story to tell. It's hard to pick one, to be honest.
It feels like American dreams caught on fire. We're tearing down the white picket fences. A soldier bleeds and a soldier dies. Have you ever thought that war was a sickness? I'm a son of it, fucked up from it.
The most fun? I mean, the Eminem tour was fun, but I think the most memorable tours we've done are some of the first ones we did, you know, because everything was new to us. Like, Korn was the first band to take us on a real big arena tour, and we're playing in front of, you know, like 12,000, 14,000 people a night, and they were so cool to us. They really, like, treated us like family from the start, and took us under their wing, you know, and just made us, like, do everything with them. Like, they had a day off, they would plan, like, some adventure, jet skis on a lake. You're coming with us, you know, parties at a club or whatever, you're coming with us. And that was really cool. Like, that's how we want to treat, you know, bands that, you know, come out with us, you know. Like, I just remember that they were a lot of fun. We have this band out with us right now called Blindside. We've toured together in the past, and we're just huge fans of the band, and, you know, respect them as people and their music, and we've had lots of good memories, you know, with them. The Avenged Sevenfold guys, we got to do a tour with them when, you know, the Rev was still playing drums. I remember we had a lot of fun on that tour. Just a lot of memorable tours. No, I think those are probably the 2 or 3 that stick out the most.
I'm here, so it seems, 'cause I'm not sleeping in American dreams, American lies. We're trying to see through the smoke and
You know, man, there's so many bands. It would be cool to, bands that we haven't played with yet. I mean, we've never done a show with, like, Rage Against the Machine, you know. That would be cool. You know, like, we've done a lot of shows with other bands, so it's hard to find the ones that we haven't performed with before. But yeah, I mean, we were scheduled to do it on this tour, to have Frank Carter and the Rattlesnakes out with us, and I hope, even though it didn't work out this time, I think it would be cool to do that again. So, yeah. What's up? This is Tobin from Papa Roach, man. Just want to shout out to the fans. Thank you for supporting us over the years. If you haven't heard Cricket Teeth, go get it, listen to it, come out to the shows. That's when you know, you'll love us the most. It's when you see us live, I think. Fuck yeah.